YouTube, what it do, man? It's your boy KingSuperior, aka the delay guy. We back with another video. Now in this video today I'm gonna show y'all boys two different ways you can momentum cross on this game, how to momentum cross faster, and how to do the momentum spam successfully this year. Now a lot of people struggle with spamming the momentum cross this year. It's because it's a little bit tricky, it's a little bit different, but I'm gonna show y'all boys another way you could do it that makes it a lot easier on you, okay? So I'm gonna be showing y'all boys three different things in this video, okay? Now, this video applies to next gen and current gen, okay? It applies to both consoles. I'm just on current gen today. I feel like hopping on current gen, so that's what I'm on. I'm already level 40 on next gen. I'm level 32 on current gen, so I just feel like hopping on current gen. That's all that it is. It works on both consoles. So if you're watching your next gen player, it works. You're watching your current gen player, it works, okay? I'm gonna need y'all boys to do one thing for me though. I'm gonna need y'all boys to drop a like on this video right now, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give y'all boys 5 seconds to go ahead and drop a like on this video. You know what I'm saying? Let's get 100 likes, bro. Pretty simple, pretty easy like goal. But without further ado, man, let's jump out into the video, man. So let me start up a personal workout real quick, and I'm gonna break these three things down for y'all boys, okay? So let me get this off screen real quick. Let me remove this and let me break it down for y'all. All right, so like I said, there's two different ways to do the momentum, okay? Now if you're struggling to do the momentum and spam, you're most likely doing the first method that I'm about to show y'all, okay? So if you play 2K17, that's how you do the generic momentum method this year. If you played a lot of 2K17, it's really similar to that. Now the momentum cross, the way to do it has changed a little bit every year. Like every year it's a few tweaks. Some years you have to hold the right trigger or RT R2 throughout the whole animation. Some years you have to press it after you start the animation. Some years you can flick your right stick diagonally up. Some years you can flick it to the left or right. Some years you flick it straight up. It's just been a lot of minor tweaks every year, you know what I'm saying? But for the most part it's almost the same thing, but it's just minor tweaks. So this year, like I said, if you play a lot of 2K17, that's how it is. So to do the momentum cross in 2K22, next gen and current gen, you're gonna want to hold your right trigger, you know what I'm saying, RT R2, whatever console you're on. You're gonna flick your right stick. So let's say the ball's in your right hand, you're gonna flick your right stick diagonally upwards to the left. Then you're also gonna push your left stick diagonally upwards to the left. Now if you flick any one of these sticks directly to the right, you're not gonna get the momentum cross. You're gonna get some other move, okay? Now you might get it once in a while, but it's gonna be like 1 out of 10 times. You don't want that, okay? So to get the momentum cross consistently this year, the correct way to do it is flicking your right stick diagonally away from the ball hand and then pushing your left stick diagonally also away from the ball hand. So if the ball's in your right hand, you're gonna flick your right stick to the left and then push your left stick to the left. If the ball is in your left hand, you're gonna flick your right stick to the right and then push your left stick to the right, okay? Now that's the generic method this year, and I don't really like this method. Why I don't like this method? Because it makes it hard to spam the momentum cross this year. Now in previous years you could use the same method on years that it works like this and you can spam it easy, but I'm gonna spam it. I'm gonna try to spam it and watch what happens, okay? See, it makes you do a lot of different weird stuff. Now I could get a few in because I'm naturally good at momentuming, so I might get a few in, but it's gonna make you do weird stuff eventually, you know what I'm saying? So I don't recommend you spamming the momentum that way, okay? Now the other way to do the momentum cross, which is also the faster way, your player does it faster, he actually dribbles faster and it's easier, okay? So for this method, this is similar to the one last year, but you don't have to hold right trigger, nothing. All you have to do is flick your left stick straight upwards, and this could be any ball hand. If the ball is in your left hand or the right hand, this doesn't change anything at all. So for this method, you're basically gonna flick your left stick up and then you're gonna flick your right stick up, and then push your left stick away from the ball hand, okay? So if the ball is in my right hand, I'm gonna flick the right stick straight upwards and then flick the left stick away from the ball hand, which is diagonally upwards to the left, okay? Now your left stick always wants to go, left stick always have to go diagonal away from the ball hand, regardless if you're doing the generic way or this way, okay? Now remember, with this way, it doesn't matter what hand the ball is in, the right stick always goes upwards, okay? So if the ball is in my left hand, I'm gonna flick the right stick straight upwards and then push my right stick diagonally upwards to the left, okay? Now I'm gonna spam the momentum with this, and you're gonna see how much easier it is and faster to spam the momentum with this method, okay? So I'm gonna spam it right now. Here we go. So how easier that was to spam the momentum. Yeah, but y'all see how easy it is to spam the momentum using the upwards method. If you want to spam the momentum, I recommend you doing it the flicking the right stick upwards method, the second method, rather than using the generic method, because the generic method is a lot harder to spam the momentum cross with. You get what I'm saying? It's gonna make you do weird stuff. So if you want the momentum just for spamming, strictly for spamming, you're gonna want to use the second method, okay, over the first one. All right. Also, it's faster and easier, so it's a plus for that. Now, so far, there's no SIGs that really change the momentum cross yet. Usually, there are a few SIGs that change it. I don't think any of those SIGs are out in the game yet. Okay. Now, if you played previous 2K, the Iverson Escape usually gives you, the Iverson Escape is usually the fastest one. But from what I've seen so far, the Iverson Escape, but the Iverson Escape is not in the game as yet. You know what I'm saying? So, right now we don't have a lot of different momentum styles in the game as yet. Because if you're a good dribbler, you know what I mean by different momentum styles. There's like 3 or 4 different looking momentums in 2K that's been in the past few 2Ks. Okay. Now depending on your SIGs, the upwards, the 2 methods I can show, it could look different. If you have like other SIGs, you will get a super slow momentum, and you could use the upwards, the second method, and it's gonna still be faster regardless if your player is naturally slower. So if you have like a naturally slower player, you're gonna want to use the second method at all times. You're always gonna get a faster momentum with that one over the first one, and that's basically the difference with those 2 methods. The second one is 100% better in my opinion. Always use the second one. There's never really any reason to ever use the first. You could use it if you want, but I don't really recommend. There's no reason to ever use it. You know what I'm saying? But that's that on the momentum. Right now, like I said, there's no other SIGs that changes it right now. But until the other season comes out and the other move comes out, that's the momentum that we're gonna have to rock with for now. My name is KingSuperior. If y'all boys wanna check out some other dribble tutorials, I got a link in the description. It's called Tips and Tutorials playlist. NBA 2K22 Tips and Tutorials playlist. I have a lot of other dribble tutorials in there. You could go check that out. You could go watch that. It's gonna be a lot more dribble tutorials being added to that as the year goes on. But my name is KingSuperior, and I'll holler at y'all boys later, man. Drop a like, man, and I'll holler at y'all boys later, bro. Peace.